Hey, hello and welcome to Tech House. My name is Nick and today we're going to be reviewing NordVPN. In this review, we're going to be talking about NordVPN as a whole to see if the features are right for you. If instead you're looking for a detailed analysis of what NordVPN has to offer, I have done a separate video on that topic and I'm going to link it in the description below. Also, in the description you're going to find all the links to anything I mentioned in this video, so check that out. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so personally I have reviewed quite a lot of VPNs on this channel. Now there are many VPNs out there and they have their pluses and minuses, but in this video I'm going to show you what makes NordVPN stand out from the rest. And the thing that makes it so special is the amount of specialty servers they manage to pack into their app without making it unnecessarily complicated. If you're someone who just wants to download a VPN, change your location and start watching Netflix, then that is just one click away. But also, if you're a tech-savvy person who wants to get the best speeds, extra security, double VPN, kill switches and other bells and whistles, then this thing has all these extra features built in there as well. Let's start off with the interface. Personally, I think that this is one of the better represented VPNs out there. Even though it lacks this one big connect button, which you know you should press in order to connect, I think the map layout is absolutely great because you can see how far away these servers are and estimate latency. For example, I see that Croatia is closer to Italy, so I just click to connect and there I go. And on the left hand side, you have the search and then the most recent connected servers, and then you can scroll down to the country list, going all the way down, and if you highlight one of the countries, for example, the United States, and press these three dots over here, it also allows you to choose a region or a server. Bear in mind that United States is pretty much the only one that allows you to choose a region, whilst the others only allow you to choose a server. And then going down to the very bottom, there are specialty servers which have this dedicated IP, double VPN, obfuscated servers, onion over VPN, and P2P, peer-to-peer connections. Those are, as I mentioned before, one of the best things I think about NordVPN. Find that if you don't see these servers, go here to the top where it says Preferences, and where it says VPN protocol, make sure that it's OpenVPN UDP. If you're using the faster NordLynx protocol, as we're going to do now, you're going to see that the specialty servers disappear, but you gain a lot more speed. And speaking of said speed, let's do a speed test. So I'm going to disconnect from VPN and hit go on a speed test to get a base setting to see how fast my internet connection is. And you can see that today I'm getting 938 megabits per second. That's almost a whole gigabit of speed. Now I'm just going to press quick connect and NordVPN is going to connect to the server which it thinks is best for me. Now let's go ahead and rerun this speed test one more time. And you can see that it's going really fast. As a matter of fact, 895 megabits per second. I haven't seen any other VPN match this speed. In my opinion, NordVPN is the fastest VPN out there. I have tested it time and time again, and with consistent results, it provides great speeds. So if you're looking for a VPN with best download speeds, then NordVPN is absolutely your go-to VPN. However, bear in mind that sometimes speed can come at security, and WireGuard, although being the newest and the best protocol there is out there to date, may not be as secure as the other protocols which are actually going to give you less speed. For example, ExpressVPN actually refuses to use WireGuard until the security issues are addressed. And while I was talking, I ran another speed in the background. This time I connected to the United States, and as you can see I got 734 megabits per second. Now that is still very impressive. Bear in mind that to watch a full HD film you only need 5 megabits per second, and if you want to watch a 4K ultra high definition video, then 25 megabits is going to be more than enough. So 734 megabits per second is super fast. And of course this depends on your connection. I have a gigabit, you may have a different speed. It could be faster, it could be slower. Connections speed do vary based on person to person. So NordVPN speed gets a 5 out of 5 from me. And now let's talk about security. For this we're going to go to the VPN protocols and select OpenVPN UDP once again. Here you're going to see the double VPN option, and if you expand it and go to servers, you can see that you can have a double hop feature where it first goes to Canada, then to United States, or first France, then United Kingdom, and so on. There's also the onion over VPN option, but I found that it works intermittently and sometimes it doesn't show up. But if it does, it's probably one of the most secure ways to browse the internet. My biggest gripe with NordVPN was the fact that they're still running on hard drive servers. But here in an article from 2019, they vowed to move all their hard drive servers to diskless servers using only RAM-based equipment, which doesn't hold on to your information for any longer than you're actually using it. And I'm happy to say that as of today, in April 2021, NordVPN kept their promise and all their servers are now RAM-based. And what this means in their own words, if you seize one of these servers, you're seizing an empty piece of hardware with no data configuration files on it. So for security, I would give it like a 4.5 out of 5 due to the onion over VPN sometimes not working, but otherwise it's very, very good. So let's quickly sum up and see if NordVPN is the right choice for you. Well, if you're looking for high-speed downloads and superb security which will allow you to browse even the dark web without being noticed, then yes, absolutely, 100%. I mean, no wonder it usually takes one of the top 3 spots in most of the review websites. And when it comes to security, I can tell you that it is really, really good. There are other VPNs out there who focus solely on security and usually come at a higher price. But then yet again, you have to ask yourself, do you really need anything more than already military-grade encryption for browsing some websites or watching some movies? And if the answer is no, well then I think this is an amazing compromise between speed and security. There is, however, one downfall when it comes to Nord, and that is the amount of devices which can be connected to it simultaneously. This shouldn't be a problem if you're just the one person using the services, but if you have a lot of devices or a family that wants to use their service, then you're limited to only 6 simultaneous connections. That means at any given time you can have only 6 devices using NordVPN. For me, I only have my laptop, my iPhone and my iPad, so that's 3 devices, and 3 I actually never use. So if you're someone like me, then once again, NordVPN is a great choice. And finally, the pricing. It's actually very affordable because I'm always on the lookout for coupon codes, discounts and promos, and I can tell you that there's always some kind of a promotion running that gives you discounts on the original price. As a matter of fact, if you look in the description below, I'm going to be linking the most current available offer, so that you don't have to pay the full price to get yourself a blazing fast VPN. So for you, sir, links are in the description. Alright, this has been Nick, and if this review has been helpful, consider giving it a thumbs up. And possibly even subscribe if you want to see more tutorials like these. Until next time, cheers.